Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is May 5th, and our reading is Don't Be Quarrelsome. When you want to help someone, you tell them the truth. When you want to help yourself, you tell them what they want to hear. And that's Thomas Sowell from Barbarians Inside the Gates, Random Thoughts. When we want to keep the peace, we might try to STFU, shut the freak up. How many family reunions and Thanksgiving dinners have been wrecked by a cranky curmudgeon or a returning college sophomore insisting they are correct? How many friendships have been blown to flinders on social media? In the entire history of holiday dinners and digital posts, is there a single example of anyone ever changing their mind as a result of one more self-righteous lecture? Nothing any of us says will have any effect on the world situation. On the other hand, how we speak with each other has everything to do with our relationships. If we rub someone's nose in our moral superiority, we shouldn't be surprised if they take umbrage. That's on us. So, let's say again, if this is useful, fine. If it's not useful, fine. Please, think whatever you want. Once again, it's not so much what we say as the way that we say it. If we are caustic and dripping with judgment and moral superiority and looking down our long noses at the primitive thoughts of other people, we're going to get blowback. And eventually, if this is somebody who's important to us, we're going to end up having to mend fences and come together. We don't make friends with people who already agree with us. We don't make the peace with people who already agree with us. We have to make peace with people who don't agree with us, and that's the deal. It's better by far for us to give the other person the benefit of the doubt, to think without irony that they may be right, and to accept the limits of our own understanding. So, not for the first time and not for the last are we going to say, we wrote this so we would have something to read in the morning over coffee and to give something to our kids. Check and double check. That's all done. And suit yourself. Think whatever you'd like. Ajahn Chah taught us that the noble ones say, not for sure. Hedge your bets. Don't be so convinced of the rightness of your own cause. And if you don't like pagan idolatry, which I imagine some of you don't, how about 1 Corinthians chapter 13? That's a great one too. He talks about Paul, the apostle everybody loves to hate. He talks about faith, hope, and charity. And he makes it clear that charity does not mean giving alms to the poor. It means giving the other person the benefit of the doubt. So here it goes. Charity never faileth, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away. In other words, not for sure. So happy trails to you until we meet again.